your family choice?
Entrepreneurship, a lot of us have gotten, I've served my term in corporate America, as you did. It was a great foundation for what we need to do, but entrepreneurship, I think, is a great way for us to build wealth, because to your point earlier, in between where we're making everybody else rich, that's that IP that's coming from us, right? So how do we flip that and make sure that we're able, from an entrepreneurial perspective, to pursue commerce, pursue our passions, leverage our assets in order to either create or build upon that wealth?
Well, historically, our grandparents and our parents went to work for U.S. Steel or General Motors or Wells Fargo when they were 22, and when they were 65, they got a gold watch and they walked out. Those days are over. The average person today, 22 years of age, will change careers or jobs 7 times. There is no more 30, 40-year guaranteed pension funds, annuities, and all that. This country has decided, right or wrong, that you are responsible for your own welfare and your own savings and your own pension. Now, I'm not so sure that's right, but it is what it is. So I think we have to just recognize this, and there's nothing wrong with a great job. But you must prepare every day. And AARP slogan is what? Reinvent yourself. If you're 50 years old today, black, white, blue, or green, and you've been with the company 10, 20 years, you might as well get ready to leave. Because one day, they're going to tap you on your shoulder. So whatever your interests are, whatever your hobbies are, you must begin to prepare today that you will exit that company. And I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but it is reality.
And so with that being said, I have obviously
Check 1 2 1 2. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? My name is Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, and to start off, I'm gonna have my good friend here, Kenyo, do a couple of poems for y'all.
Woo! How's it going, guys? How are you, ma'am? Feeling good? I'm sure it was an awesome day. So I'm Kenyo, I'm a poet. I'm gonna read a couple poems. Sir, you're also very handsome. Okay, I'm gonna read a couple poems, and then Mr. Composition is gonna come up and rap. Hope you guys like poetry?
Yes.
Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you say you are with the poetry? She's a 10. Oh, 100. Okay, that's awesome. 1000%. That's great. Yeah, I'm a poet. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at KenyoHQ. Thank you so much, Mr. Composition, for letting me do some poems during your set, and DJ King Kahari is going to help him with the music. Here we go. This poem is called Ownership, or A Letter to America. I wonder how it could be a problem for me to kneel on my own knees in my own house to my own flag, just before engaging my own audience with my own talent, especially since I've always owned myself. But I showed up to listen to your ideas because you are my own people. And when we built this country, I believe that we had good intentions. And as I continue to lead, I believe it's important to understand how you feel. But listen, this was my method of communicating that some of my own employees, the people I hired to protect my own streets, have been making far too many mistakes, spilling my own blood, the blood of my own family, and I own their mistakes. Communicate their correction. Please let me hear what your ideas are, then let's put them to work with our own hands in our own country, because to own a thing is to be a steward and charged with its just treatment. It's that poem. How'd you guys like it? Cool, cool, cool. A little political. Right? Snapping, okay. Every snap brings something like that, okay. Me and Mr. Composition, we did a lot of traveling this year, and we're gonna do a lot more, and this is a poem about that. Artists have no right to fear poverty or any other sickness of the ego, not the ones up here, not the ones on stage. I will leap deeply off any cliff that promises me a better poem because lines at 100 lives per hour. I've never been the kind of man to put only 10% on the line. If I'm gonna lose, I want to enter heaven with bruises and 6 mouthfuls of dirt. No right to fear, or maybe a right to fear, but never a right to turn away. If I had turned away, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have made it to this stage or any of the other stages I saw this year. Tokyo, Nagoya, Los Angeles, New Orleans, Dallas, San Antonio. To me, except the edges of an epiphany. What is this stage except the pieces of a prophecy? Carved from marble lips of legacy, diamonds plucked from the pressure of my ancient relevance. This sort of thing doesn't happen on accident. People like us don't gather here on accident. People like us could never be an accident. I'm not sure what word you hear when you hear the word poet, when it gets tossed into the ring with my tongue, but I know I've thrown a couple left hooks and tomorrow you'll wake up with a few bruises and wonder how you got them. What is this except very likely one of our last opportunities for our eyes to meet before I start my orbit again? Tokyo, Nagoya, Los Angeles, New Orleans, Dallas, Nigeria, New York, Nashville, San Antonio. Did you know that distance is only a series of destinations and speed is like a clock, 60 miles every hour? And how much did you see while you were there? Or do you feel as if you have nowhere to go? If you've never arrived, I have news for you. Space is only as potent a metaphor as the times you spent there. That's why I will leap deeply off any cliff that promises me a better poem, because my poetry saves minds at 100 lives an hour, and your eyes are my destination. People like us don't gather here on accident. People like us could never be an accident. So for the next 1 month, for the rest of this year, I'm going to travel back and forth between these precious destinations because the clock hour, this hour, is my chance to arrive. Thank you guys. Are you guys ready for Mr. Composition? Thank you for the snapping. Snapping back at you. Give it up for Mr. Composition, y'all.
Scoop. Check, check. All right. Again, my name is Mr. Composition. Thank you for having me, the One Radio. We got DJ King Kahari, and let's go ahead and get into it. Check, check. This track is called Expendable. Yo, the first cut green, blocking light like sunscreen against unforeseen exposures from the home team. What does it mean? They yell false flag, someone's always there to intervene. No conspiracy theory, just to have them telling me to speak my mind over these dangerous melodies. These hate crimes against humanity cause me to lose my sanity. Holidays race for casualties, the proof of point is cowardly. The wheel starts turning, overthinking, debating. All I gotta say is so confusing. Hero for a henchman, kidnap your identity, confine your independence, set you up, and then they scream it's just for justice. Trying to give you a life sentence. I wonder why they come at us for a vengeance. Who do you look to when no one else is dependable? They don't really care about us cause we're all expendable. So don't lie to me, man. It's all a part of the plan. So don't lie to me, man. It's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable. Whole body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man. It's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? Give me liberty or give me death. Ring the Liberty Bell. Have it government sponsor terrorist threats. Human sacrifice to pay the price of government debt. The policy of privacy isn't something you get. Throw a badge on the table just to make it legit. Gun control on the forefront, so I say that we forfeit. Innocently on the mic, spill the truth through the drum kick. They might raid the booth, pesticide or some bug. They know it all, but how did the Dark Knight get past security and open fire on the innocent? Like the movie, they didn't even pay to see the violence in 3D. Trench coat, AK, police uniform was well informed. Till you're in the middle of a bullet storm, who do you look to when the bad looks like the good boy? Freedom of speech, don't get a misunderstood, so don't lie to me, man. It's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expending another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man. It's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man. Wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? So don't lie to me, man. It's all a part of the plan. You wanna play with our life cause you feel that you can. We're expendable, right? We're expendable, right? Just another cold body for your signature, right? I got another one for y'all. This will be my last track. Thank you, thank you. Track is called Any Day Now. Listen for the sound of the lost cause. Scream out with locked jaws. Your journey's never ending for the people. Know how, but it's coming soon. Any day now, any day now, any day now. Yo, it's coming soon. Any day now. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it's coming soon. Yo, you faded thoughts never felt so sober, riding the detox. It's closer to what I feel when it's over. And my passion is burning to what the finish is frozen. Never moving colder. Dropping toxic in my blood vein. It's cold when it feels like fire in the heat of pain. Some of the coming and I see it through the purple rain. Keep it moving. For the days to come. The test of time for the sign and I stand to run. Heard it all before. They say change will come. Deception, trouble come. Expecting either one. It's to the point when I sleep off to the stage presence. Pray to the heavens. Some of us are breathless. Watch for the moon affecting everything I vow. And it's coming soon. Any day now. This is for the side of the lost cause. Scream out with locked jaws. The journey's never ended for the pinned in. I don't know when. I don't know how. But it's coming soon. Any day now. Any day now. Any day now. Yo, it's coming soon. Any day now. I don't know when. I don't know how. But it's coming soon. Yo, the juggle with the how they came back a monster. Could have been a product of the morning after. Snitch out of my anchor, the taking. That became the taker. No angels on the outfield, but angels on the corner. Cause the devil gets bitter when he sees you doing better. Couple of like minds stay on top like a header. No comedy central, but we stay drawn together. I wouldn't put this much time and effort in the hobby. I'm trying to see the world, I'm trying to move somebody. I'm a prophet, rewriting all the prophecies. Jay made some rules, I'm adding some policies. Dreaming with my people, trying to get these fantasies. Trying to make a ripples through planets and galaxies. I see where I wanna be and I know how. And it's coming soon, any day now. Listen for the sound of the lost cause. Scream out with locked jaws. The journey's never ended for the pinned in. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it's coming soon. Any day now, any day now, any day now. Yo, it's coming soon, any day now. I don't know when, I don't know how, but it's coming soon. Any day now. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Mr. Composition. We got DJ King Lahari and Kingo. This is the one radio.
Scoop! It's addicting. It's addicting. Don't try to shake our hands after cutting the set short. We're not friends. One day we'll be friends. I'm just playing. I'm just.
Unexpendable, so don't lie to me, man.